Hello and welcome to Baker Hunt Art and Cultural Center. I am Lily Burdsall. I am the chef who is in charge of running all the programming here for our educational classes. Today I am doing a class which I call What's for Dinner, and I often have little odds and ends left over from classes earlier in the week. Some scraps of peppers that were left over from a demo yesterday, full lime, half a lemon, onion, these older peppers, and I'm going to focus everything on black beans today because that's something I always have in my cupboard at home is lots of beans. They're cheap and easy and delicious and super versatile. I have an array of spices. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make 3 things using all the same ingredients. And we're just gonna make like a little salad with this. Put some salt in these beans. Also gonna add a little oil, and this is extra virgin olive oil. Cumin and coriander, very common in a southwesterny kind of dish. I've got regular chili powder, a little oregano, a little black pepper. You can put cayenne pepper, whatever floats your boat there. And then I'm just gonna let that kind of sit, let the flavors combine while I am gonna cut my vegetables. So, first thing, onion. I look inside, this outer layer is really translucent. And so what I'm gonna do is keep this and freeze it and put it next time I make stock. So I save all my celery, carrot, onion ends, any parsley stems, and I periodically make chicken stock, vegetable stock. I save all my bones. And these are kind of chef tricks that everybody should have at home. It really helps save money. You don't have to buy onions if you're making stock because you have a bag of them frozen. All right, so we're just gonna do like a little small dice on this. And I'm gonna do all of it because I'm gonna use this in all of the dishes that I make. I'm going to add a little onion in here, and I'm gonna cut up my pepper. So one of the new fun things that we're doing with our classes is some meal prep classes. So historically you would come in, you would eat, you could take home your leftovers, but in these classes we're specifically targeting them so that you can come and you can prep ahead. Of course you can nibble while you're here, but the idea is then to take food home for later in the week. We'll tell you how to freeze it, how to thaw it, how to cook it later, any of those things. So this is a reamer, another cool kitchen gadget, and they come in a variety of styles, but basically it's this. And it just, you get all the juice out of there very easily. Of course, it does leave your hand a little sticky. I'm gonna use this for the soup I'm gonna make because it's gonna be cooked. So in my nice fresh salsa, I'm actually gonna use the better pepper. And if you want, you can use a few of the seeds. I'll give you a little bit of heat, not too much. And that just gave me an idea, which is that I can show you how to make salsa in 1 minute. So we can use a little bit of that in there too. Boom. And then we're just gonna let this sit and we'll come back and taste it. And I'm gonna show you how to make a hot black bean side dish. And I'm gonna put in some of my onions that I chopped up. And this is just, you know, how much do you have to your preference. Smelling, making sure that's cumin because it looks a lot like coriander. With that, and then the coriander. It's about 3 parts cumin to 1 part coriander. And this is going to give you a lot of flavor in a very short time. So once those are simmering away in there, I'm going to add, this is 2 cans of black beans, and we're going to turn this into a soup. And one of the things we're going to do is make salsa in 1 minute. And go. Boom, I'm done. So you just made $4 worth of salsa for probably $1.50, and you did it in 1 minute. One of the only vegetables one of my kids will eat is salsa. So I'm gonna come in here kind of on a slow speed, or we could make it really smooth. I think that's a nice amount of chunkiness. Looked in the freezer, I had a couple of flour tortillas, fried them in a little oil, a little seasoning on there. And this would be the type of recipe that you could come to our now and later classes, which are daytime classes. We're kind of gearing them towards folks who maybe work from home, are retired, have an odd day off in the middle of the week. And what you're going to do is you're going to make two things. We're going to create a meal to have here and enjoy and make some new friends. And then we're also going to be preparing something in bulk to take home. So it might be a soup, it might be a macaroni and cheese, it might be a complete meal of some other kind. Just have to look on our website where all our classes are listed. Okay, well, today we made 3 things with all the same ingredients in 30 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you'd like to take this kind of class or any of the many cooking classes and art classes we have here at Baker Hunt, please log on to our website. It's www.bakerhunt.org, and we would absolutely love to see you.